I know it's good morning still for a lot of you guys. Just thought I'd go live and been up on the roof helping Ethan. And he's about to cut a couple more panels. So I thought it'd be fun to show you guys that. We're finally doing the hip roof. And I got a charge. And I know the service sucks. So we're just gonna, I don't know. Sun is out. Sun's starting to set. Days are getting shorter and shorter every day. So yeah, it's not even 4 o'clock here, but it's about to get dark. We're about to finish roofing, and then we just got to do the hips tomorrow. Evan's still plugging along on the Quail coop.
That's not all I've done.
I didn't say that's all you've done. Boy, they are cranky today. I don't know what is going on. It's almost like we were up all night watching TV.
We were not.
Well, maybe not you, but Evan just made a horrible boo-boo. And I was almost going to tell him, because are you going to cut a whole new piece or slide it over? So one of the worst things you can do when cooping is shoot the screen in wrong. Here's why. It's a nightmare to pull off. I know a lot of people are like, oh, staples on the inside, blah, blah, blah. Trust me. Evan or Ethan's going to do a video soon. When we get back, we have a run wall that was wrong or whatever, but it's been screened. We're going to put an old 70s football helmet on him, have him run right through it and see how many times it takes before he gives up. So, anyways, the Quail Coop, the greatest Quail Coop of all time. Everyone's talking about it. And I can't wait for it to be done. And there's parts about it that I am unaware of. So, and I was actually just over there asking Evan, I'm like, why are you screening? Here, I'm going to show you guys real quick. You guys got to see this. I asked him, I said, why are you screening? All right, so here we go. Here's like the run area, and this will drop down. Now, nothing's painted and blah, blah, blah. We still got to do all the caulking. So we got the little quail door there. And the quail are going to come out here, and this is going to be their outdoors, get sunshine. So I'm like, oh, that's all fine and dandy. So I come underneath here, and he's screening a second layer. Like he's sandwiching his screen. And I asked him why, and the answer is?
So the predators don't eat the quail feed.
Right. So I never thought about that. This is screened on the floor so that I guess the idea is just like a bunny cage, whatever, the drop fall through. It's easy to clean. But yeah, at night, especially if they're out here at the nighttime or whatever, a predator comes up, they can try to nip at their feet underneath, so you have a extra layer. I just thought that was slick. Those are the things that I love about what we do is we think about all those things. I'm not sure. Sorry, I had to clean the screen. I'm not sure if that's normal, but I don't know. I just love it. So we're about to cut the, well, okay, so I'll show you the hip roofs that we've been working on. So it's starting to take shape. Obviously, we still got to do the hips and the cupola. All right, we still got to do a bunch of stuff with the cupola. We actually have to, so the customer wants a weather vane on top. So we got to do something a little bit special to catch the weather vane instead of just putting it on the metal roofing. But I am so happy to see the metal roof on. I still have to do above the run area over on this side. That'll be the last spot because I can just stand right there to screw that in. And actually, I think that's what Ethan might be screwing right now, or cutting. But try to picture now the cupola going up there. Oh, here we go. Nice. So, which one's your good one? This one? So we almost had a tragedy there. What?
I still got my fingers.
Yeah, having all your fingers is a good thing. Which one's the good one? The one in my hand or the one that...
Yeah, that one.
All right, perfect. All right, so I'm about to go up on the roof and screw that in. But someone was asking, how is the paint going? Thanks for asking. No, that's a legit question because it's been a nightmare. And bottom line is we have to repaint the entire coop by hand. I did come out here this morning. I dread it now. I hate this. Here's what's going on. Bottom line. I mean, I'll just show it to you. This is an absolute nightmare. This is why I tell customers I don't want sheens. You can now see I actually painted the entire green. All right. And for whatever reason, it's just, it looks like crap. It looks like absolute crap. And there's no way in hell I want to paint this entire coop with that. So that's why I just did the gable to see what was going to happen. And I almost was better off if I'd known all this, not caulking anything, leave the nail holes and call it a day. Because we've already painted everything twice. We just go around and clean it up. But this has turned into a nightmare. So I don't know what to do. So I'm going to give it a break. So one of the best things you can do is just kind of walk away from it for a day or two or a week. And I'm so mad. I love our paint. I love what we did. I like the flat. Flat is very forgiving. This is also the Emerald Rain Refresh. So it is exterior. It's meant to wash the dirt away in a heavy rain. Yeah. You want to do another one?
No, I want to mark. I was going to try to get, not use these. But I don't think...
I think you can flip it. You can get, huh? You have to use the opposite.
So it's got to be this one on that one. Yes. No.
You would have to use the opposite of a drop. So like,
I'm going to get covered up anyway, so let's try it. I need that
you're the roofer. So a primer won't help. The paint that we use is a primer and paint in one. And this is all about, we don't have exactly what we want. So I've actually made a couple calls, see if I can't beg anyone to smuggle 3-4 gallons over to the States, from the States to here. I don't know what else to do. Or I leave, get it over here, wait till it's here, I come back and paint it. Because it makes me so mad. We've worked so hard. It is absolutely beautiful. Like the paint job right now is beautiful. But we have, you know, all these nail holes. When we shoot everything on, so we got to go around and caulk it and paint it again. And not to mention, to be honest with you, too, this is all freaking ACRE. So there's no knots bleeding through. There's no imperfections. There's no nothing. It's absolutely perfect. And I've said it before. I don't care how well you build a coop. If the paint job goes to crap, the coop sucks. So that's the situation right now. Thank you. Yes, I'm glad you guys think it looks good. It is. It's slowly getting there. So much tedious work. It's ridiculous. I am just so thankful for the weather. And again, we just got to do that. And then the cupola is the last major thing. I did paint the front of the feeder hopper, which, you know, not really a big deal. I was asking you guys, what do you think? Should it be white or green? So I did green. That's what the customer wanted. Got all that caulked up, and then we're going to put the feeder ports back in there. Actually, I got to do a second coat. Actually, wait a minute. You might be on to something. This paint is the new paint, and there's, What the hell? There's, oh yeah, you can start to see it. There's hardly, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I got to sand the green. We don't, here's the problem, and I love painting. I used to paint professionally, and we do a really good job, and part of our stress. We don't have the time. If we lived here locally, screw it. You know, we'll do what we got to do. We'll wait for the paint to show up. We don't. One of the things we don't do anymore is we don't even do, we will not do paint jobs anymore in the Pacific Northwest because it rains every day but one day out of the year. We just, unless the customer wants to pay for us every day when it rains to sit around, which I know they don't. That's not fair. That's stupid. But that's literally like, what do we do? Versus they hire a local painter. He comes out when the weather's clear. You don't want to pay us to sit in a hotel room. But again, that's just the situation. In the shade, it actually looks really good. But once you get close up, but that is fascinating. That's actually the first time I went in and looked at that front feeder hopper, and that was just plain ACRE. That was just one coat. I gotta do a second coat. I'm such a dummy. I am such a dummy. You know what's going on here? What, those imperfections? That's from the freaking touch-up spots from the other paints that have the high gloss. So that just got to get sanded down. We're good. Oh, see, I'm such a dummy. Thanks, guys, for the help. Absolutely, that's all it is. So I'm gonna sand that down. That was driving me nuts. I can't believe I didn't think of that earlier. So either way, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope the signal's coming through well. The service here has been awful. You guys just missed. There was a huge hot air balloon that came over Florence, came over top of the coop. We're all like, yeah, well, look at that hot air balloon. They're coming in kind of close, and they're probably like, oh, wow, look at that chicken coop. I did get it on video. Is that the most annoying sound in the world? So now, for the record, that is a cutoff blade. It's perfectly okay to use a cutoff blade with a grinder like we are. It's kind of messy. You got to be kind of skilled. You got to be very careful because when those explode, it's nasty. We prefer our nibblers, but we don't have nibblers because we didn't bring any tools. That's actually, huh?
I like the nibble too.
Poor Evan. How's it going, Evan? Look at, so he's got a sandbox in the Quail coop. What?
Where's your specialty tool go, Evan? I want to change that. Over there somewhere.
So, you already got that off, and you're already around and shooting in the second layer. So as I was saying earlier, so we're at the Quail coop. We got a double layer Quail foot protecting screen. It's genius. What do you call this, Evan?
Quail foot protecting screen.
Perfect. I thought you might like that. Yeah, that's a good point. They came in. I'm assuming they're checking out the hotel, and the customer was telling me the other day the hotel. I know service is sucking. Hold on. Yeah. See, I have no signal. I want to explain that I learned it was a status symbol, and there was the rich and the poor. I forget what the poor were called. So I guess later in life changed the roof to change the status symbol so it's no longer looking like a castle. I wish it was. All right, so here's Evan's ingenuity of, yep, genius. That is redneck. Is it a reverse thread? Is a reverse thread up? Here, just turn it on.
Or not.
You unplugged it, right? You're so smart, Ethan.
Yeah, I'm not trying to cut my fingers off.
Well, sometimes I wonder. Well, that's pretty redneck, Evan. That's 315 if I've ever... Yeah, if you guys don't know what 315 is, well,
No, you do.
I'm sure you can all relate to that one particular area that you live, that it's very redneck, and it's just how it is. Where we come from, that's 315.
315 ingenuity.
Yeah, he's so 315. When he goes out in public to like places, they think he's a carny. It's hilarious. I've seen him the kids try to give him tickets and whatnot.
That's not funny. That was not funny.
But it was funny when it happened. I don't remember where we.
315, and I'm not a carny.
Because the 315 you come from, it just gets worse as the Erie Canal rolls down oh, it's bad. You can't deny where you come from. It's horrible. It is. Tell me, it doesn't matter. All right, you ready? You tell me one person that thinks Lyons, New York is a horrible STD capital of New York State.
Oh, man. That's Woolkit, dude.
No, are we ready?
Also where the toothbrush was invented?
Okay, here we go. Are we ready?
Because if it was invented anywhere else, it'd be called a teeth brush.
Oh, that's funny. I have heard that one. I don't know if you guys heard that one. Why is it called a toothbrush and not a teeth brush? Is that true that it was invented in Wolcott? I've never heard that. Anyways, so did you guys go look at the gable over there and see how bad the paint is? It just occurred to me it's not the paint. It's the underpaint. We got to sand it. Look at the feeder hopper. It's freaking beautiful. We're good to go. We are good to go. All right.
You got to sand that little bit that you touched up?
Yep. Well, I did the test spots. All right, so let's go up on the roof. I got some battery that'll last us for a good little bit, and I'm hoping the signal gets better. I think the signal is so bad.
You're going to get it all from the roof?
Get all what from the roof? Well, you're going to hand it to me. All right, so let's go up here, see if the signal's better. I'll have you guys come up with me. Want to thank everyone that's been thanking us. You've been coming along for the journey. Make sure I don't fall. All right. Not sure.
You're going up there?
I do. Some.
How are you going to go to war without your bullets?
I have some. Because I got my buddy that's going to give me some.
Evan? Listen, I'm grounded. I'm grounded too.
I don't know where to stick you guys. This sucks. I realized I should have just hired a camera crew when I got here. This is so much easier to do when we have our normal camera crew. If anyone ever wants a free trip and they just want to film and not get paid.
Oh, me? What?
I didn't think of that. I bet you people... Hold on.
Where are you going?
I'm trying to get somewhere so people have a really beautiful shot of Italy. Maybe right up here at the top. Oh! This isn't working. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, yeah. How about that, huh? Oh, you're on top of the coop. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Sassafras, how you doing? Thanks for being here. You probably can't. I think you guys can see it enough. Maybe if I go down.
Turn it towards me. Yep, right there.
It won't stay. All right, we're just gonna leave it right there. All right. Coming back down. Well, who's gonna clean all these purlins?
Ooh. This will be enough for you for right now, right?
Hey, have a good... Oh, God, you sick. Sorry. Yeah, thank you.
Grazie.
Well, you know what? I don't speak Italian. I speak English, and I don't think they mind. Okay, listen, that was disgusting. I don't know if you guys saw what Ethan just did. This is what I got to deal with all day long. He thinks it's cool to slide his fingers. How are we looking down there?
I don't know. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Right there.
And
Now what I would do is put this there and then scratch that. So I would come put one over here, right here.
Oh, you want me to stretch it?
Yeah, si, senor.
Oh, my.
Si, senore.
You don't make this easy. So since you're right there, you're a good stretcher. He put a cigarette butt in his hand when he handed it to me. So what we're doing, what he's saying is anchor that corner. And the one thing about the roofing is you can stretch it. You just gotta be careful or you can really screw things up. So if you just joined us, we are live in Italy. And why do you turn the clutch up so much? Everyone does things differently. If you guys have any questions, let me know.
That bottom has to go that way.
The what?
The bottom. Hold on.
What bottom?
The bottom of the panel, silly.
Okay, it has to go what way?
That way.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Stretch it.
I see what you mean. You might have to get that from the ladder. I don't think I can reach it from here. I can't stretch it and screw it.
Okay, I'm coming.
So you pull it and I'll
All right.
screw it. Please.
Yeah, he thinks I'm just a magician.
You are. You're Ethan the magician. You got it. That does not look good. The ladder situation here. I don't think Italians like their feet or they don't like being on ladders. I don't know what it is about ladders here. Their rungs are tiny and their ladders are just, well, they're just weird. They're designed. There's things I've never seen before. Actually, while you're there, you could probably do it all, couldn't you?
Yeah, don't worry.
Well, thank you. I can't reach it. I thought I could. I thought I could help you out, Ethan. But if you don't have to get on top. Screw not good enough for you?
Nope.
Well, you didn't like that one?
Nope.
Well, see, you should have just done it if it wasn't good enough for you.
Why do you turn the clutch down?
I like the clutch a certain way. Nice. All right. So now as you stretch it, you don't have to run it and roll it. And there's Anna. Oh. Hi. What do you think? Good. I think I just discovered something of greatness.
I just need one.
You know what? Take them. Here, I'm gonna come down.
Whoa,
Oh.
whoa, what?
What? Well, I'm gonna come down. You got this. Or do you wanna? I can explain it. So if you looked at the gable.
Here, you want to grab this from me, please?
Have you looked at the gable down there since it dried? So I've been looking at it, and I'm like, what in the world? Why does it look so bad? What am I gonna do? There's no way I'm gonna be able to use that paint on this entire thing. So I'm live right now, and I was going live showing people, and I showed them I got one coat, on your feeder hopper front face where it's green, it's beautiful. It dawned on me where it looks bad. That's it. That's it. Yeah, it's the test spots. So I was being stupid. So all I gotta do is sand that off and we're golden.
I thought immediately about that.
Well,
You might have used it. I don't need to have so much cream on it.
yep, it didn't even occur to me. So it just did just now, and I was like, oh, that's not bad. Because I was like, I don't know what to do now. But if you look at that hopper, that's just one coat. It's beautiful.
Here.
Yeah, the front face where the feeder ports were, that's one coat, and it's gorgeous. It is absolutely perfect. Oh, all right. Sorry about that, guys. We got to put some panels. I hate that DeWalt got rid of the hooks on these. They have caused our lives. Me? Me?
Yeah, you.
About what?
You hate the wall?
No, I hate. That's not what I said. Okay, open up your ears. I said I hate that DeWalt stopped including hooks on the screw guns. All right. Anna, what is the loudspeaker that comes on every day down in town? I hear that every day. Is that? I'm assuming it's down in town.
Loudspeaker? With what kind of, with what, music, voice?
No, like someone is talking.
This is not a Muslim country, so it's not
I know. That's what it. That's what it reminds me of.
some publicity, but every day.
Every day, right about this time, I hear it. It comes on, or maybe it's just at a company, or I don't know.
Already happened today?
Oh, it's going right now. You don't hear it? If you come on the other,
Maybe the from there.
you don't. You guys don't. You guys hear it? You guys heard it. All right. Camera landed in a good spot. Thank you. Gorgeous view. All right, awesome. Holy smokes, that's so beautiful. Yeah, so check out this view. I love. So we're going to finally get the ridge caps on again. Everything's so systematic. This has got to go on for that and that. And I got a great picture showing the snake screen, the snake guard we call it, up top, or snake screen. I don't know. It's a screen that goes up on top of the ridge cap. Whew. All right. So are you guys doing well? How's everything back in the States or wherever you're watching from? Give us a wave where you're watching from. Let us know if you have any questions. Share, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I just discovered there's magnets in the screen. All those metal shards are stuck to my screen.
Hard work.
So we got dinner with the customers tonight, which is always a huge treat. She's like a professional cook. We get chicken tonight, and I love chicken. I can't wait. Oh, actually, now it's going to gross you guys out. It is fascinating in the States how there's a lot of meat we don't eat, and it's so normal in other parts of the world, like Italy. I want to say we're eating guinea fowl tonight for dinner. Is it tonight we're having guinea fowl? Yeah, yes. I was just letting everyone know. So Anna's like, what do you mean you don't eat guinea fowl? I'm like, no. That's probably like how the Chinese are like, you don't eat your cats and dogs? No. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. We had rabbit last night. It was really, really good. So I hope you guys are doing well. Such an amazing view. So hard to believe that the hotel is only 10 minutes from Florence. Thank you so much for taking us on the journey. You are welcome. Not even 10 minutes from Florence. At 5 minutes, you can be at the edge of Florence. And as I was saying earlier, Anna was telling me the history of that. Here, I'll show you. I don't know what she called it the kernels. Maybe that is what they're called, or maybe that's the translation. So you see the castle over there, and you see way up. I'm gonna screw this shot up. Yeah, right up top there. So apparently this. Oh, here we go. Oh, I gotta get back to work. I'm gonna keep you guys right here for a minute. Are you coming up?
Some voices that are closer here, not from there. And it's from that house over there.
This is center, I'm assuming. Oh, jeez.
So, not from kind of then the hours make sense.
Here, I can come up more.
Because,
Oh, I got it. I just got to get in position to be able to handle the roof panel your way. If you want to come over here. No, no, no. Come over here. Why do you insist on trying to kill yourself?
it's not from there. It's from it's the house you see there. And they have.
If you hand it to me flat, it would be so much easier. Perfect. And then hand me that edge. All right.
Now the color there now is.
How many screws you got?
Some. Well, you handed me a bunch that.
That I had in my pocket and then in my mouth.
It's a big enterprise.
I actually taste cigarette butt on that.
Cigarette butt?
He handed me a bunch of screws with a cigarette butt in it. He knows how much I love cigarettes.
I saw the difference of the color.
Yeah.
Now, no, it looks nice. There's a slight difference in the color. If I would say that it lacks a bit of yellow in order to be exactly the same as the other, but now we are very, very
Yeah.
there, it didn't cover that well because you see the background of where
Yes.
the test.
It did not even occur to me
Yeah.
until just now, which is stupid on my part.
Well, but that that was the best thing. So you did there, so you see the.
Don't put those
We
the side
started to do
screws in.
another smaller pieces.
'Cause we're gonna
you will
tuck
not
it.
Probably realize it soon.
Where are you getting your lines from? Your marks.
It's more blue, let's say. That is blue and the other slightly lighter, but it's,
Roofing.
let's say the other probably has a drop more of yellow.
Well, like you said, that's only one coat too on that face, so.
Yeah, that's
darken as it puts another.
true. You can see how it flattens out underneath it.
Yep.
You have no idea how happy I am to hear that, because we always talk about you can have your favorite sports car, but if you want it red and you can only find it in blacks, it's just not quite the same. I'm out of screws.
We got it?
He's
Going
always
down.
talking with
Oh, here, I have a
someone,
couple.
I have a couple.
and I never know.
Hold on.
But you see the well, they have no
What?
Did you go this way?
I flushed it. Is it good?
But the bottom looks like it's bubbling.
Where would you like me to go?
The bottom.
Happy? Yeah. Oh, thanks.
More than you had.
You guys really don't hear those voices down there talking over a PA system like we're in a war movie? They're trying to propaganda the enemy. Oh. All right, well, if you guys just joined us, what's going on? You working on a roof? Yes. This is how I used to do it. Nice.
Scusi, signore.
What? the screws. No, were you about to throw them?
No, I was gonna hurry up and slap them on you.
Hold on. I have gotten too old for this work. You can't tell me you guys can't hear that.
Oh yeah, I hear it. So, that one has to cop, right?
Huh?
That one has to cop, that side?
Yes, goes on top.
Matt,
Yes, ma'am.
I looked and the paint. It is beautiful, but in my opinion, we should maybe go back to the shop to get it exactly like the other. Now that we know that we are on the right path, because there's a difference in color, and that makes your life much easier when you paint. And I like both, but I prefer the original color because that original color is slightly, it's almost nothing, slightly darker and maybe yellower.
This one.
Yes.
Yes, that has a little too much green still in it.
The other one is a bit too. There's a bit lighter and bluer.
Yeah, I mean we could do that tomorrow. Not,
And if we correct that, it's also easier for you to retouch.
yeah, because if we get too close to it, it's gonna look awful. So what I'm hoping is it's so damn close that, you know, we can cut in pretty tight, but if we have to cut tight, it'll take us 10 times as long as we go that much slower.
That's why I say there's a slight difference, and so if you paint a bit of wood with one, and you take one of the other, a little bit of the old one, and we bring to him, then he can see exactly and match
Right.
the color perfectly. It's very tiny difference, but there is a difference. On top of the green, you will see it.
Yeah.
You were painting just two.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. I think also because it will save you much more work. If we get the color absolutely the same, it saves you a lot of work. Oh, I can't wait to see the cupola and
Me too.
and the weather vane.
We got to do all that tomorrow on your cupola. Well, I mean, we gotta get it. Oh,
Are you still alive?
yes. I just getting old sucks. I used to be able to do this.
I also start to think that way. As much as I don't feel in my mind, in my head, my body doesn't lie to me, and it's telling me that I'm becoming older. I have no choice to believe it.
In my head, I'm still 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think I'm 18
Me
in my head. My body, no.
No, but the body is that sucks. You know?
There's just no good way to get this. I thought Ethan would have been back by now. He's probably
Need me to hold it.
no, thank you. Easy, don't you? Here, well, since you're there,
Where's the mark?
the mark is right there. Here, put one right underneath the flashing. Well, where the caps will go. Okay. Oh, last piece of roofing. Last piece right here. That was almost my last phone. Oh my gosh. All right.
Oh, that's what it looks like up here.
Oh, you haven't been up here, Evan?
No, I've been on the ground underneath the Quail Coop.
It's a beautiful view. Nothing. I'm not. If I am talking to you, you will know. Doing. What's going on? Yes, we are live. We're up on top of the roof. One last panel right here. Ethan is cutting. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you had a wonderful evening. I know it's still morning there in a lot of places. Actually, probably everywhere. I have watched you when you first started. Great job. First started at this job site, or since we first started building coops? This is how I used to do it. Nice. I'm getting old. I'm retired, 65, and still working full time. I've been putting siding on 5,000 square foot barn door for the past 12 weeks. I'm fine standing, but when I'm on my knees, I pay the full. Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm only. Geez, I'm 46 now. I have abused my body horribly with sports. So I didn't realize when people told me how screwed up my body was going to be when I get older because of sports. The powerlifting, catching. I was a catcher my entire life. Football, wrestling. I don't know. It just did a number on my knees. But once I get on my knees, that's it. What? You got a year left and you're in your 40s?
Yeah, I got a year left. Then I'll be Herb.
Yeah, so when Evan turns 40, he's got this weird thing. He wants to be called Herb. I think it's time to start. I'm going to start bicking. I didn't realize how thin my hair's gotten. I'm all white. I think all the whatever dark hair I have left. What's so funny? Why is that funny?
I don't know. Because I'm turning them like, you're losing it and I'm gaining it.
I know. You were supposed to take on the gray hair before me. All right, so we got to set up the... How are we going to do this? I'm going to set you guys up. You're going to watch the last piece go in. How about right there? This is going to be a little tricky. I'm about to lose my grip. Because of this. There we go. This is why they have roofing jacks. Oh God. It's a little creepy, but thanks, buddy. Oh, I gotta go up. Oh, you know what we should get? Those roofing sticking jacks. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. What? Off. That's all right. You understand how uncomfortable this is right now.
It'd be really uncomfortable if I...
All right, here, take that. That did. All right.
Wait, do you have all the screws in?
No, I'm gonna do the corner from the ladder.
Don't forget your phone.
So I'll leave it there. Well, you guys just saw the last panel go in. Ethan had to hold my foot so I didn't slide. And then he started rubbing my leg. You got the ladder? No.
If you would have saw the smile on his face.
It made me feel very uncomfortable. Actually,
All warm and fuzzy on the inside.
here, take that. Give me the screw gun. Warm and fuzzy.
Yeah.
More like.
Whoa, that's a big overhang.
Yes? No?
Yep.
That'll work. We'll get the caps on. All right. Oh, God. I don't even want to do hip roofs anymore. Why? Why do we do hip roofs?
Because the customer wants it.
Hip roofs are not cool, even though they look cool. All right, so let me show you guys. All right. My knees are stiff. All right. So yes, just so you guys know, we still got to put the caps on. It's not trimmed out. We still got to put the ridge caps over the run. But, let's see how it looks. You know what it also is? Not that I'm probably getting old. I don't do this every day. When you do it every day, you become conditioned to it. So let's flip this around. I gotta zoom in. Zoom out. Here's a view. Actually, I haven't shown you guys. Coming over by the grapes. And finally, when the metal roof starts to go on, it's like the icing on the cake. And we left our spacer in. We left our spacer in for the battens. That's kind of funny. Okay. Major chemtrails in the sky. Is that what those are? I went on my personal Facebook. I was like, thank you, chemtrails. Such beautiful weather today. I know a lot of people don't think they're chemtrails. They say, no, they are. They're not. I don't know. That's what I would love to have. Instead of just VCL, have another podcast and have people say, yes, chemtrails are real. No, chemtrails are not. Because I have so many questions. So there it is. When the cupola goes up tomorrow, it is going to be a thing of beauty. Well, I don't know. Sorry, I was just reading comments. So we're going to sand those spots. I guess we're going to go do a little bit more touch up. No, we're going to keep tweaking the paint. If we go too far, you can't get it back. But it is a wonderful green. I think this is a wonderful green. What do you guys think? I almost wish we didn't do any caulking, would have shot everything in, and would be done. All right. All right, so let's see. What time is it? It's 4:30 here. It's already getting dark. It must be just because of where we are in the time zone. And all right, we done? Are we going to the market? Someone needs Red Bull.
I need Red Bull.
God forbid. What the hell did you do?
It's a little tangled.
Oh, we got the roof on the egg hutch too.
Yes, we did.
Everything's screened.
Wow, everything's screened, everything's roofed except for the Quail Coop. And, huh?
Oh, I gotta throw that in his face, huh?
Well, no, it's not. What are you talking about? We didn't know. This is the first one ever. And it is. I'm scared to think what the final price is going to be on a Quail Coop. How many quail? So we got storage up here. We got outdoor storage. Oh no, this is the drip system. So you put your waterers up here for the quail, and this is where you get access. You have access to both sides for the quail there. And again, he added a second layer so that predators can't nibble at the feet. Same thing here. Wow, Evan, you thought of everything. And then we have a sandbox. So I guess they want to sleep in a sandbox at night. And then he's going to have another solid door here for solid storage. I'm not sure what you need to store for quail, but...
Food and treats.
I guess that's got to get a little gritty, huh?
Stuff.
Weird butt crack.
They're actually yellow. They're not green. The shirt's green, yellow. Or these are yellow, right? Someone said they're green.
Yeah, yellow.
Then we got the inside of the hen house. Evan got this all screened out. Ethan got the feeder hopper in. This is where the door lifts up, which I'll show you guys when it's all said and done. Storage. It's just a mess. It's like touring a house that's under construction, but you guys get the idea. Look at all the headroom in here. It's all good. But we'll get the cupola up there. We gotta do all the paint in here. Everything's screened. We gotta do the drawers. Man, we got a lot to do still. So we got 4 days. We got 4 days left. All right, I'm not answering. They're focusing. Evan Agi.
I'm focusing on not getting cut again from
No, you're not gonna get caught. Evan Agi, see? So what happened was he just got his backwards. So Evan, the OCD Evan, he wanted to make sure there's little details in here, so that'll get sanded and painted. Like, I can't even feel that. You just super glued it? Mm-hmm. That is perfect. When that gets painted, you'll never know. So you're gonna do the same thing here. He's gonna cut that.
Yeah, that one's gonna be real. I gotta sand.
You gotta sand that one. So you guys see what I mean. So normally when we put these on, the fascia would have came further. Our rake trim would have butted into it. But, you know, things happen. This is the first one. So we're just gluing little tiny wedges in there. We're going to cut it so it'll look like it was meant to be. That's how ridiculous we get. Where do the quails lay their eggs? That's a great question. In the sandbox? They're supposed to. Actually, I don't know if Kristen is still here, our chicken expert. She has raised a ton of quail. Also, Mackenzie, I can't remember if Mackenzie, if you're still here, if you raised quail. And Non, hi Non. Uh-oh, the boss is here. Non, look at, we worked so hard today. We got the roof on. We do the cupola tomorrow, hip roofs. We think we have figured out the paint. But I think, according to Evan and Ethan, we're going to need another week here.
What? How you going to throw us under the bus?
Because that's what I do.
I have a flight on the 15th, sir.
The 15th? See, here's where it gets started.
8 in the morning.
No, not until the coop is done.
RDU. To New York.
See, I told you guys were going to leave me. Well, we won't leave you. They always leave me.
Never leave you. I don't have a family to go home to. He does.
So, if the work's not done, Evan still gets to go home?
Yeah, he's got a family.
You just said another
I don't have a family?
Hey, listen.
Well, that's the...
Hey, as long as we're home so I can catch my flight on the 15th in the morning, I don't care.
Oh, yeah. Why is Evan... Oh, so you do have to go home. You do have a deadline.
15th, that's in, yeah.
So, Nan, did you know Evan had a deadline? I didn't know about a deadline. I thought we were going to come here and just do the coop. When it's done, it's done. Now we have a deadline. And why are you making Evan stay?
We kind of had a deadline anyways. Deadline was the 11th.
Do you think we'll still make it?
If we had to tack on some days,
Do you think we'll make it?
that's okay. As long as I can be back for my other flight.
Well, I didn't know there was a hard deadline. Nan, did you know Evan had a hard deadline?
Yeah, she's the one who bought the ticket.
Nan said she didn't know about a deadline.
She's the one that bought the ticket.
Well, she didn't know it was a deadline. She had to pick a date.
I never called it a deadline.
See, this is what goes on all day long. Mackenzie says she's raised pheasants, but I have done a lot of research on quail because I work here and I really want to raise them. Me too. Quail, pigeons, ducks, turkeys. We should just start doing all that at the shop instead of just chickens. We did have ducks. There's a video. We need to figure out the deadlines. I think we can get, it's the paint. The paint's gonna kill us. So I gotta be careful what I say around them, because if I plant one little seed, they will take it. But I figured if we get to a point where all that's left is paint, they can head home. They've done their job. They got to get on to other things. I can stay by another week to keep painting. But I tell you, I've done that. I've done it 2 or 3 times where they've left me. It is what it is. It sucks working by yourself after they've been here this whole time, and then you just come out here by yourself. It is the worst. I hate it. But I've done it. Do what you got to do. What about Rome? No. Non says no. No Rome. But there's Roma, which is what it's called here. I guarantee you, yeah, it ain't gonna happen. You can already tell. He's got. I didn't know there was a deadline. I really didn't. I was told there's no deadline. Now all of a sudden there's a deadline. And anyways, so I still think if it wasn't for the paint, we'd actually be doing good. And actually, what they don't realize right now until it's all done, what we just pulled off with no tools in a whole nother country, shipping this coop all the way here, and this is a very complicated coop. It went together extremely well. We haven't killed each other. Ethan just almost died one night. Well, maybe 2 nights. But he's still alive. That's a whole nother story. I guess that's for after hours. Oh boy. I appreciate it. I wish, and this is why I kind of try to do all this, and I don't know if you've been following our social media and a lot of the reels. We're trying all kinds of different things. I want you guys to see the different parts of all that goes on. The behind the scenes, the bickering back and forth, the figuring things out, the good stuff, the bad stuff. I love when customers aren't scared of the camera, which I get sometimes they are. It's fine. Or they, we got to respect their privacy a little bit. Because they're our best salespeople. And I want you guys to see the interaction between us and our customers, because I kid you not. I can speak for every single employee that works at Carolina Coops, maybe for most of them, especially the road crew, especially my veterans. There's nothing we wouldn't do for our customers. It's insane. But I love that. It's just how we are. And I think there's a lot to be said there. And the reason why I emphasize that is because you're going into a world unknown. These people have never met us face to face. They've never seen the Coops up close. They took a chance. But at the end of the day, yes, they know they're buying a good coop. I can tell for a fact. Amerigo, who's the husband, he's the one that wanted all this done. I can just tell he loves us. And that's why he chose us. And I totally get it. As a business owner, a lot of times you're buying the people, not the product, even though it's good to have a good product. So just have been so much of that reproven to me, even here in Italy, which I just couldn't be happier. And that's why I wish I could have brought everyone, because so many people back home from Mackenzie, Carrie, everyone else is still stuck in the shop. They don't get to experience how awesome we are to people. We went to dinner. You guys ready for this? Hold on. We went out to dinner last night in a little small restaurant where you sit with strangers. You don't get your own table. Yeah, think about that. And of course, that was a little weird to me, but I was like, well, screw it. Let's go experience it. Thank God they spoke a little English, because we could not read the menu for nothing. We got through it, and you just become friends with these people. They're so nice. And they started sharing their food with us, which is just unheard of, but that's just how they are here. So I just absolutely love it. And I wish everyone could have experienced that, because it's just good for you as a person, especially traveling. I was actually very nervous about coming here. I hate leaving my family. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I knew no matter what, we were going to kick its ass, and we did. Well, we're getting there. We still got to master this paint, but I can't wait to come back. There's talks about some other things that they want done. Look at that photo op. So the reason why I love also going live, I know you guys are just waking up, but when you start to lose your shadows, you have some shadows, or I don't know. It's just a good time for camera work. It looks really, really nice. And then, yeah, of course, Italy. Well, you don't see anything right now because I'm down at the bottom where I thought I had better signal. So Evan is sanding his Quail masterpiece. So much to do. I couldn't imagine if it was still raining, we would be nowhere close. Thank God the weather got better. I don't know if you heard Anna earlier. She wants us to go back down, tweak the paint a little bit, which I don't disagree with her. I was thinking about doing that. I didn't want to bother her to take me back down there. But if we tweak it just a little bit more, I won't have to cut in as tight, and that'll help speed things up. So she's exactly right. Also, we're going to be putting the block down. I can't wait. It wasn't part of the original agreement, but I'm so happy to help out to do it, where we're going to put in some blocks and steps. But we actually got to put the Predator apron down and then put the blocks and steps up. Well, thank you, Karsten. Yeah, I mean, and again, that's why I do what I do. I know some people may not understand it, but I know that I like to know who I'm buying from. That is so important to me. I mean, hell, I actually get their blood type when I try to find out who I'm going to buy from or go into business with people. Kid you not. Well, I'm kidding about the blood type, but you know what I'm saying. Are clients happy with their awesome coop? Yeah, they are ecstatic. I got to get Amerigo when he comes down. He's only come down twice. So he's older, and he is like a little kid. He's very, very curious. He's so smart. He speaks 5 languages. And when he comes up, he hugs me, gives me a bottle of wine, and he's just so in awe over the details, and he's asking questions, and it's just fascinating. And I was hoping to maybe see if he'll go on camera. He used to live in the States. He has dual citizenship. He's got a whole nother story. But anyways, he is very, very happy. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I want to come up here. Huh? You don't like what? Here we go. What don't you like, Evan? All right, rip it off. Start over. Huh? No, you want to extend. He wants to take this off, extend that, sand it there, and do it right. Not that it's right. Yeah, that ain't right. Well, hold on.
Up there doesn't look bad.
This could be the new Quail look. That's the Quail signature return. What's burning? Are you?
If it's a duck, you call it a duck.
Hold on, what's burning?
What?
You smell? You guys don't smell that? What was that here? It definitely looks good up here. This is actually how we used to do it on the shed coop, if I remember correctly. Shed coop? Yeah, it does. See? It smells like toast. You still got rolls in your pocket? Oh, my God. Did you drop a hot cigarette butt in your pocket and you're making toast?
No, that's a good idea.
You can't make this up. I don't blame you, Evan. I don't know. The only thing you could do is glue on a piece here, extend that, cut that short.
Do what?
And isn't it the same at the end of the day, or no?
No.
No,
Yes, it is.
what do you mean? No.
You extend this, terminate there, it's the same look.
No.
This comes down smooth.
Right, that long angle is supposed to finish here and then go up. So really, we'd have to...
This would have to be wider.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to make that wider.
I could.
Oh, and I got a deadline. Mr. Deadline all of a sudden. That's okay.
And he no longer wants to be known as Evan Yagi.
He wants to be known as Herb.
No. He's really good with the Japanese saw, so he wants to be known as Jappy-chan.
No, Evan Yagi. It's just the way it is. Dude, we gotta caulk all this, paint all this. Oh my God. We're here another week. You guys know we are. You know we are.
Well, if we are, can I have a phone sent to me, please?
Does anybody have a phone they can send Ethan since his was lost from an accident?
I need a phone.
It does gotta suck not having a phone. He is entertaining. There's no doubt about that, Mr. Ethan. Yes, you need a quail coop now. You can go order one tomorrow. We'll have it done in about, what, 2 weeks? There's a lot of R&D. Well, not a lot. I mean, what have you learned on this project, Evan?
Well, our tolerances need to be...
Why can't we stop with our tolerance issues? Why do we have to be so precise?
We strive for perfection.
Okay, you know what? I think we're too... What did Ethan say?
Too precise for
We're too precise for our own good. We got to stop being so damn precise.
I'm sorry. You taught me it.
Well, you like it. How are those rolls? Thanks for sharing. No, it was in your pocket all day. That is just... Does it even taste right?
It's a little hard, but...
All right, so that's super glue. This is the beauty of ACRE. You could do the same thing with wood, but you get there's more of a chemical reaction.
Do like this?
No. Well, I flushed it out at the bottom so I couldn't feel it, and then cut it from the back side.
So you're about to Japanese it again?
Japanese, I think we should have left it bigger.
Ethan always reminds me of Bluto of Popeye. Bluto? He's always eating hamburgers.
Oh, I like hamburgers.
You have no? Do you even know who Popeye is?
Yeah, you just...
Did you know he was a real guy?
Yeah, based on true, they're based on
Yeah,
real person.
he would always get in fights, and he messed up his eye.
You know what, Evan?
Yeah.
I think we should have left it like that. I like that better.
Evan Yagi, everyone.
Jappy-chan.
Ooh, someone says they sit on his lap. Don't take much for you. He is single, ladies.
Whatever would we talk about?
Oh my God. Oh yeah, and his face. This is getting inappropriate. Boy, I bet you wish you had a phone now. All right, so we're gonna sand it. So we super glue it.
Hey!
It bonds. What?
Not my rule.
It bonds instantly. Never gonna see it, never gonna see it. I think you got it, Evan. Evan, you got it. And his face. Or did I already tell you that? I think we just lost everyone.
What?
Nothing. All right, so there you go. So you can't even see it. You'll never know. That is beautiful.
You done with the... Oh, I think it's stuck to the finger.
See, I like it up here. That's nice.
Isn't that going to be too low?
Yeah,
What'd you do that
I'm
for?
gonna Jappy-chan it.
No, you should have put that.
Just to the bottom.
You touched me.
Yeah, why didn't you put it flush? No, I didn't. Let me zoom out. Now, why would you make him have to sand all that?
Because he's such a good singer.
Mr. Fahey says it's really true. Ethan is always hungry. It's ridiculous. He is They didn't finish their steaks last night.
What you do with the Japanese sauce?
I put it in the storage.
Oh.
In the Quail Coop storage.
Okay, so Joan would like to know how the Quail Coop works. Well, Joan,
They play out here and they sleep in there. Point your finger.
cut your buddy, not your body.
Yeah, you're supposed to point your finger too.
He does it. All right, so my understanding is how it works. Well, one, it doesn't take much for quail. And bottom line is you either have to have a lot of headroom or very little headroom when it comes to quail. They don't require a lot of space. They don't require roost bars. They're a prairie bird, if I remember correctly. So a lot of them just sleep down in the grasses. So if anything, wouldn't it be ideal if we grew grass in here? You can put little grow lights up here. So we're going to fill this up with sand. This is where they sleep at night, is where they lay their eggs. And there will be a door here. And there's a door. So there's the doors. They're still got to get trimmed out. We're just about out of trim. And we may not have enough. And then there's a door here. So you have access to both sides, which is really nice. He has storage up here for whatever you need. So pretty much it's simple. You put your quail in here. Where do you put the food? No. Yeah. What do you feed quail? Just regular quail food?
Quail eggs.
No, you don't feed them quail eggs.
I'm assuming that they have a.
Someone wants to know what kind of amateur does it finish for what? 2 kilo?
2.2 pounds.
1 kilo.
1 kilo.
Oh, that's not that much. You guys could have ate that. But that was after a 3-course meal, so that was the 4th course. It was.
We had the prosciutto and the salami and the crostinis.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Okay, anyways.
And when they put a 1 in front of something, it sounds small, and then they come out with a.
Okay, so that's all it really is. So this is their run area. And again, what I was showing earlier is it's double layered so that predators can't get to their feet. And it was double layered also right here. I don't know why we have a screened area here as well. So I'm going to have a lot of questions for Evan. Evan's the one that's been doing all the research on quail. And what we're doing is making it so that you have, just like our chicken coops, you want to have so that 1, it's big enough for the number of quail you want. 2, it's got to be very functional. And in this case, I don't know how you get any more functional. I've seen quail, they really don't take much, but to have storage, to have easy drop-down doors. Also, there's no bending over. What our customer said is she was very adamant. She doesn't want to have to bend over. She wants to be able to look right into it. 3, I mean, it's the same materials we use with our chicken coops. So you got Doug fir. The legs are all pressure treated. We made those up. Those are all glue lambs. And ACRE, Doug fir, 1/2-inch hardware cloth. So all the same thing we use on our coop. So the quality materials is the best. Also, it's going to look amazing. Once this is all done, this is going to look like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same. A lot of straight lines, less is more, simple but classy and beautiful. And this is going to go right there, that way. So when customers come down, their clients come down, it's the first thing you see down here in the vegetable garden. So Joan, I hope that answers your grow cat for quails. Beverly also wants a catio. So I so badly want to start building catios, but I'm not allowed to start another business until we get this one right, apparently. Yeah. Why not? I love catios. Catios, we get asked for catios all the time. Especially that we've become really good at wrapping. We can make our own cat trees and whatnot. All right, my phone's about to die. It is 5:02. It is time to wrap it up. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Ours is coming to an end. Yours is just getting started. I hope everyone's real happy. I know we are. Later.